So it's been quite a while since Enlisted has dropped anything meaningful, and today is one of those days in which apparently Enlisted has dropped something meaningful. And this is potentially linking to a new event. Granted, we already have an event coming up, so that's great. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about a potential new event and updates to the future event that is coming up. And without further ado, this is probably the most confusing introduction I've ever made in my life, and let's just get started. Starting with what we have in an event. For recaps, we are giving an event that features potentially the Japanese Tiger, the Heavy Tank number 6, and the Biker Squad, of which one of the first biker squads have been, as of right now today, been released as a premium squad, which is great. This is actually waiting for you in the shop, and it is actually a pretty decent squad if you don't have any other squad to fill out your BR2 for Japan, which is, considering BR2 Japan, there's not a lot going on in BR2 Japan. So it's actually an interesting get. On the other hand, we have updates regarding the new stuff that the Russians are getting, because it seems that the Russians are getting the Matilda 3 as a premium. It is actually officially in the game files, so that is pretty interesting. I doubt that they're actually going to add another Lend-Lease equipment to the USSR, but apparently it is the case. There is also a variant that is non-premium, but I'm almost guaranteeing you it is going to be a premium. What makes it worse is that we do have more images of the Heavy Tank number 6 in action, and is currently in the dev server that you can play around with, and we do have the motorcycles for the upcoming event, so that's great. On the other hand, that is that event. Moving on, we have another event, which is probably going to be coming down even further on the line, but I have been told that this is essentially like a smaller filler event. This is essentially called the T-34 First Run event, and this is essentially what they call it for the portrait, so that's great. In my personal opinion, this is essentially a T-34 event in which you can potentially get the T-34 STZ for events, or something along the lines of getting a gold order, or you can just straight outright get some silver. Honestly, I'm not pretty sure of what this event is. From what I've been told, it's a quote-unquote filler event, which unfortunately could mean that the battle pass could be extended, or they are preparing to put this in case of future battle passes not being, well, on time, and I do think this is not an impossible idea. As a matter of fact, I do think this is a pretty good idea, although I would have to question the fact that Enlisted timing and scheduling and whatnot. And for those who are wondering, the 19th is the day in which the Enlisted battle pass comes out, a new one at least, unless it's once again delayed, which I don't think it's gonna happen, and if it does, it will be pretty sad. I do also think that that is also the day in which we're starting or having to get a new squad, or should I say a new update, so that's pretty good. In my personal opinion, this entire situation is pretty interesting. We have already one event planned, and we have another event coming down the line, so that's good. In my personal opinion, both of these events, there's only one of which is an event that is actually pretty decent, and the other event is an event that is essentially a filler, i.e. the T-34 first event. So without further ado, this is all it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord. Comment in the comment section down below of what do you think this is, and without further ado, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.